The FSM participates in the 140th IPU Assembly, and Micronesians and Hawaii are not included in Medicaid. I'm PJ, and this is the Micronesian News Broadcast. Today is April 19, 2019, Friday. We'd also like to acknowledge that today is Good Friday, and for all the viewers and listeners who watch us who adhere to the Christian religion, we would like to acknowledge that this is the day where this is the time actually where you celebrate the death and eventual rebirth of Jesus Christ. Even furthermore, this is the time when little kids look for Easter eggs and chocolate bunnies and whatnot. So in our very first story, FSM participates in the 140th IPU Assembly. So recently representatives from the FSM attended, like I said, the 140th IPU Assembly, which stands for the Inter-Parliamentary Union, and this took place in Doha, Qatar from April 6th to April 10th this year. So representatives from the FSM congressional delegation included Speaker Wesley Simina, Senator Joseph Arusamal, Senator Tweeter Aritos, Legislative Counsel T. Dam Lang, and Information Officer Andy Chur. I wonder if I said that last name correctly. Anyway, so some of the things that our representatives did there was Senator Joseph Arusamal addressed the fellow leaders during a general debate on the theme, and I'm saying here, Parliaments as a platform to enhance education for peace, security, and the rule of the law. And so it's basically what they're doing is highlighting initiatives taken to address the low competency levels of primary students. Also, Speaker Simina participated in a dialogue for Speakers of Parliament. The theme was Low Trust in Democracy, an urgent call to rethink our governance model. And so what this means is they address the perceived problem of the decline in trust of democratic institutions worldwide. They came up with some measures that happened in their respective countries, and pretty much everyone agreed it wasn't democracy that was at fault, but the institutions of democracy were the ones at fault. If you want to see the whole entire story, we'll have the link in the description, and this comes to us from the IPU.org. They have an official website with all their proceedings going on, so if you want to check it, we'll have the link in the description. And so this second story comes to us from the Honolulu Civil Beat. That's a pretty good publication. They talk about certain issues in Hawaii, and they always sometimes talk about the Micronesians. So one thing they put up was Hawaii elites didn't include Micronesians in Medicaid. So basically, the exclusion of COFA migrants from Medicaid in Hawaii was first proposed by then Governor Linda Lingle in mid-2009 due to the Great Recession. You know, remember that time everybody was losing their houses? Then, that time, Hawaii Representative Neil Abercrombie would work to reinstate COFA migrant eligibility for Medicaid at the federal level. On July 1st, 2010, COFA migrants were placed on Basic Health Hawaii since they were taken off Medicaid. Then, when Neil Abercrombie, said guy, became governor of Hawaii in 2010, Micronesians and advocates and friends and allies of the Micronesian community were very hopeful because of the work he's done in the past to address and help the Micronesian community. So, however, that was not the case. The state made an appeal to the Federal Circuit Court to exclude COFA migrants from Medicaid. The federal court decided not to hear an appeal, making that decision final. So if you guys actually want to see the story, if you can check out Honolulu Civil Beat, we'll put the link in the description, because if you go to their site, they have one whole section dedicated to Micronesians. What Micronesians face in Hawaii concerning racism, healthcare, that type of stuff. So that's it for now. Now, here is our take. Roll the clip. And on the very first story, we would love to thank our leaders for representing our people in the 140th IPU Assembly. The event is meant for leaders worldwide to come together and discuss various issues, not just for their own respective countries, but, issues that concern the world in general. such as healthcare, education, food security, and whatnot. So, what are the top concerns in the FSM? Let's try to list them out. So if we take a look at the Compact of Free Association, the two sectors that get the most money, because these are according to the Compact of Free Association, and I would like to believe everybody's opinion on the two most important sectors in our nation are education and healthcare. Another one would be infrastructure, and to even more extent, rising from today's challenges, climate change and food security. It's pretty interesting. Just a couple months ago, an FSM delegation went to Qatar and spoke with the Shura, or the House of, that's what they call their Senate of Qatar. There was hope of more interaction between the countries regarding growth and friendship, and Qatar thanked the FSM for helping them gain new allies in the Pacific region. So I would like to ask you, the viewers, what do you think plagues our country? What issues really need to be addressed in our beautiful little nation? So regarding the second story, it's found that back in 2015, Hawaii removed 7,600 Micronesian adults aged from 18 to 64 years old off of Medicaid, and they went onto private insurance. So as of now, apparently, around 23% of Micronesians remain uninsured in Hawaii, although the state has consistently sought to restore federal Medicaid status to Micronesians there, to no success at all. So what does this mean for Micronesians? Many seek healthcare, but find it hard to, have healthcare since the cost of medication and whatnot is pretty high. Some Micronesians don't even go to the doctor anymore because of this. These things are a life and death decision. Our people go to abroad to address their medical concerns. For the most part, people I know, they go to the Philippines, because I guess it's closer, probably cheaper. But for the ones for cases that cannot be addressed there, they sometimes just go to Hawaii. And from what I've read, heard, and experienced for myself, because I have family members who went to Hawaii, Philippines, to address medical concerns. In Hawaii, it's a pretty tough cookie to get into there. So apparently, Medicaid, Micronesian elderly and disabled, and I think children, are addressed through insurance. But if you're like a regular, healthy working adult, it's all up to you. And I find it interesting because the Compact of Free Association allows us to go there and use, rights and whatnot, but for the most part, we haven't been addressed regarding healthcare. And when I read these things, it sounds like it's a big miscommunication. Our people go there and are unsure of what to do with regards to healthcare. The workers there are unsure of how to talk to these people. So it's just a big quagmire, a big ridiculous spat. So it's pretty sad, actually. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments what you think about how our people can be addressed, with regards to Medicaid. And we would like to thank certain people and certain organizations like We Are Oceania that actually exist just to help Micronesians get Medicaid and whatnot, Medicare, insurance and whatnot. So that's our view. And now here come the announcements. There are a couple of announcements. This one will be just a rerun. April 26th, F4 Festival will be at 4 to 7 p.m. at Spanish World Ballpark. Come out and support the next generation of entrepreneurs. And I'm not sure, I think this is the unofficial results regarding the Kashrai State revote for the 4-year seat that took place here in Pohnpei. Joshua George won at 103 votes, and Aaron Palick got 59 votes, so Joshua George retains his seat. Also, how would you like to support a young Micronesian scholar by buying a t-shirt at bonfire.com? The link will be in the description. A+ Jojo. That's the name of the thing. The proceeds will go to towards the Dr. Joachim Peter Memorial Scholarship. You will have 18 days left to purchase your tee. Go buy the t-shirt now, and if you want more information regarding the t-shirt or the scholarship itself, contact this email for more information. And in Palau, beginning April 22 to 2019, water will be turned off daily for 7 hours at Olay and Ngerchalang, and it's because of low dam levels. So it'll be water off from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. and water on from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. The government is really advocating for everybody to not waste water, but to use it only as needed. And coming to us from Chuuk, Marcellus Acapito will become the new Lieutenant Governor of Chuuk after the passing of Marius J. Acapito as of April 17, signed and authorized by Governor Elimo Johnson of Chuuk and the Chuuk State Legislature. And now, that's all the announcements. I'm PJ, this is the Micronesian News Broadcast, and upcoming now is my brother Norman with the weather report.
Hey guys, this is Norman, and this is the weather for tomorrow. 27 degrees Celsius high during the day and 24 degrees Celsius low during the night, with mostly cloudy with isolated thunderstorms and 80% chance of precipitation and 81% of humidity. Sunrise will be at 6:17 a.m. and sunset will be at 6:34 p.m. East winds 10 to 15 knots and seas will be at 5 to 6 feet. Thanks for tuning in to the Micronesian News Broadcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Until next time. See you later.